I'm Jessica Deck. I am 17 and I go to school at Hillsborough High School. I want to tell teens the dangers of drinking and driving and the consequences of alcohol. Well, I was camping with my brother and his girlfriend, and one of my friends came out, and we had a bonfire and stuff, and we're hanging out, and he didn't want to stay the night, so I was going to drive him back to Grand Forks because he had been drinking. And I started driving. Well, I started getting tired, so then we switched spots. And then I didn't get too far before I got tired, and then he started driving. And that's when it was a mile past Reynolds, and we rolled our car on the interstate going about 80 miles an hour because we saw a deer, and he swerved. And when we got on the ditch, we lost control of the car. We rolled several times. On the second roll, I was ejected. They say I flew around 70 feet. And I wasn't drinking that night. That's why I drove first.
Why did you let your friend drive if he had been drinking?
Well, I was tired, and he seemed like he wasn't too bad. It could have just been bad judgment on my part because I was so tired. I just didn't trust myself driving, and so I let him. I shattered my left femur, and the cops showed up took him 20 minutes to get there, and I was rushed to the ER at Alcher Hospital in Grand Forks, and I was in there for about 5 days, and then I came home, and I was on bed rest for 2 weeks. Then it took me about 2 months to heal with going to physical therapy about 3 times a week. And then just last month, or about 2.5 weeks ago, 3 weeks, I just got off my crutches, and now I'm starting to walk again, and I have a rod and 3 screws in my leg for life now because of it. And it only hurts when it gets cold out and if I'm walking on it too much and stuff, or if I sleep on it wrong, and it's a pain. It really is.
Yeah, I bet. What happened to your friend?
He walked out with a bruised thigh.
Did either of you get into any trouble for this?
He got a DUI. This is a small town. There's a lot of people that do drink in my school and stuff, so yeah. I really don't know why they do it. They just have get-togethers, hang out with friends, and they just start drinking just to have a good time, I guess. Now I don't like drinking anymore. If I do go to a party, I go there to be a DD for other people, to keep people safe. I don't mind if other people do it, I would rather them be safe and not driving other places. Just stay where you are if you have to stay, if they can. Don't do it just because other people are. I would recommend people not doing it until they are of age, because there's really no point into it. It's like you can still go to parties and not drink and have fun. I know people are going to experiment with it, I would just rather them do it safely than going to a party saying, oh, I got to go home, my curfew's coming up, than driving. I'd rather them just be honest with their parents, let them know what they're doing, and stay at the party if they can, and if they have to go home, have someone there that can bring them home instead of driving.